I know it has been ages, so don't whack me. Okay, hello, welcome to another tutorial of the song Nilaavil Ellame. If you have not watched the video, it's actually down in the description below. And I suggest you to actually watch the video first before actually coming to the tutorial. So yeah, if you actually watched the video, then here is the tutorial. It's actually a fingerstyle cover of the whole song Nilaavil Ellame. What inspired me to play the song is actually I actually watched a cover of one of my followers who actually sang the song, and I thought, why not just make it a fingerstyle since it actually sounds quite nice. So you have actually noticed that my ukulele is actually a low G, yeah, but it's actually you can use it on a normal ukulele just like this. So I got another soprano which is high G. So you don't have to worry if you have a low G or a high G. Yeah, you still can play the song. So it will sound like this. Even though you have a high G or low G, it doesn't really matter. But if you have a low G, it sounds a bit more vibrant. Okay, so we'll be using, there's three things that we will cover for this tutorial. The first is actually the strumming pattern, which uses a chuck. So a chuck sounds like this. So it sounds like. That's the first thing that we have to learn. The second thing that will be there is the chords and then the melody. The melody is quite simple for this. The chord is a bit hard. Okay, it's just that you have to stretch quite a lot, and then the names of the chords are actually quite crazy. A minor 7 number 5, E minor 7 number 5. It's like E minor 7 number 5. But yeah, the chords are actually quite easy, even though they sound long like this. Yeah. Okay, so the first chord is going to be the C5. The C5 is just quite simple. It's just using a ring finger cover like a normal C on the first string, third fret, but then just move upwards. So you're gonna cover both strings. So it's gonna sound like this. So on the E string and the A string, you go on the third fret. So these two you're gonna cover. This is the C5. Then the next chord is gonna be the G. It's our classical same old triangle chord, which is a G. So it's gonna sound like this. Middle finger here, the ring finger on the E string on the third fret, and the index finger on the C string on the second fret. So it's going to sound like this. Then the next chord is going to be a simple one, it's the F. Yeah, the F is just the same old middle finger on the top string on the second fret, then the ring finger and the index finger on your E string on the first fret. So it's going to be the F. Then the next crazy chord is actually A minor 7 number 5. A minor 7 number 5, but it's actually a very simple chord. Okay, it's just using one finger. So instead of our C5 over here, you let go. So it's only on the E string on the third fret. Okay, so it's gonna sound like this. So one finger. And then the next chord is also sounds very long. It's E minor 7 number 5. Okay, so the E minor 7 number 5 is actually quite simple. It's just the index finger on the C string on the second fret, the middle finger on the third fret of the E string. Okay, E string, third fret, and then your pinky is where you stretch out all the way to the 7th fret. Okay, all the way to the 7th fret on the A string. Okay, what I would suggest for this chord is use your pinky, not your ring finger, and to actually use your thumb. So you can see over here, your thumb, yeah, back behind the neck. So like it's not like this, not like this, not like this, or whatsoever. It is just plain 90-degree angle, but you can adjust here and there lah. Yeah. So we're emphasizing on this note. Okay, try to practice this chord. That's the only hard chord. Other than that, everything is simple. The next chord is actually the G sus7. The G sus7 is almost like the C5, like how we played, but then we just add an extra note using our index finger on the C string on the second fret. So it's gonna sound like this. So it's something like you go from G, then you can use your ring finger to actually fall down to hit the A string. So this is a G sus4. Okay, so let's put the song together. So the first three chords are going to be the C, G, and F. So it's Nilaavil Ellame So it's like C, the next thing you're going to learn is the strumming pattern. Yeah, the strumming pattern is, it's not that complicated actually, it's just okay, so how is the strumming pattern for this song is really quite simple. It's just a strum, chuck, strum, chuck, strum, chuck. Okay, how does the strum work? The first strum on the C chord is just using your thumb. Let's strum down. Normal strum. Then a chuck. I'll teach you how to do a chuck later on, but this is how the pattern looks like. Chuck. Then using a normal strum downwards. Chuck, strum, chuck, strum, chuck. Okay, how does a strum chuck sound like? Okay, it's basically you strumming the chord, but then you're actually muting it. So instead of muting using your whole palm like this or whatever, you're just using your fingers, your 4 fingers. So first of all, you will assign each finger for each string. Like for the ring finger, I'll go for the bottom string, the middle finger on the E string, index finger on the C string, and the thumb on the what's the top string? G string. Yeah. Okay, so how does the chuck work? The chuck is quite simple. It's actually there's a strum, chuck, strum, chuck. Okay, just for the chuck, right? It's just basically you just strumming the chords, but then you're actually muting it. Okay, you're muting the chords. So instead of me just playing C or strum the C, I stop. Okay, I just pluck, then chuck, chuck. But when I chuck, I mute it. That is how you actually chuck. But example, you're actually having hard time to actually mute the strings like this. So what I suggest is just this: a strum, then you strum, but then use your palm to actually mute the strings. Okay. Okay. What I would like to do is just this. So when you do this, you can actually get your thumb to actually play the top string. Okay, you get your thumb to actually play in between the chuck and the strum. So it sounds like. So after I chuck, I actually play this. Yeah. Okay. So just practice on the chuck. The chuck is just you're slapping the strings, but then you're actually keeping it there so that it doesn't move, it doesn't ring. If you ring, that's a normal strum. If you don't ring, that's actually a chuck. And how do you not make it ring? By muting the chords, muting the strings. So, okay, so I hope the chuck is quite clear. It's just nothing but when you strum, then you mute it. C, G, F, G, okay, now is where we actually do the finger picking. It's quite simple, just follow the tabs right here. So it starts with the C. Then after the C, you go down to the B. Then you go on the E string. So you hit an F. Then open on the A string. So it sounds like this. C, B, F. Open A, then G. Then after that you go to the normal chord. C, C6. Okay, so just now I did the F, there was like something like. Okay, so after the F, so I just play open A. Then using my pinky, I go on the E string on the 3rd fret, so it's like a G. Okay, so A, E, but it's actually a G, so A, G, A, G. Okay, so C, G, F, open A, then after is a pinky on the G. Okay, so make it slow. So that is actually the part after the introduction. Okay, for the next part, I like to actually assign the fingers for the strings. Like how I just now showed you, the thumb for the top, index finger for the C string, middle finger for the E string, and the ring finger for the A string. I use my index finger on the first fret, third fret, then open again, but top 3 strings. Then I play the G, but without the middle finger on the A string. So it's just the top 3 strings again. Top 3 strings again. Okay, so open, first fret, third fret, open again, first fret again, then the G without the A. Then we go back to the open but without only the E string. We go for the C5. Then from the C5, keep the C5 there on the A string. Use your pinky, go to the 5th. Then on your middle finger, remove your C5, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Then after that, go to the G, C. So let's play it together. C5. Then C5 there. 2nd fret. Okay, so you repeat it twice. So after the finger picking part, that's where you play the C5, then the G, then the F. So after the F, remember then the A open, then the G. Okay, so that's easy the verse. So let's play one more time. Okay, next is the bridge. The bridge is the part where you get all the scary chords which are coming around. Yeah. So the first scary chord is the A minor 7, number 5. So it's, even though it sounds long, it's just a 1 finger chord. Yeah. So this is the part after the Nilaavil Ellame. So it's okay. So this is very simple. So you go on your C5 again, but you only play the A string. So you go up from the C5 again. Then you're gonna keep your ring finger on the E string on the 3rd fret. Strum down. So that is where the A minor 7 number 5 comes in. So C, A minor 7 number 5. Then on the C again, use the C. Use your pinky on the 5th fret. Then that's where the E minor number 7 comes in. So after E minor number 7, then you use your pinky, slide it to the 5th fret. Then use your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. So it's going to be a C. Open. So after you open, so after the E minor 7 number 5, you slide to the 5th fret, then use your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then you go to the F chord, strum down the F chord, use your pinky on the C string, then go to the G. Okay, so after the E minor 7 number 5, go on the 5th fret, then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, F chord, pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string, let go, then go on the G, but only play the top 3 strings. So it's gonna be the E string, 3rd fret, then open A, then go on the 8th string itself on the 3rd fret, then use your middle finger on the 2nd fret, open A, so 2nd, 3rd, 5th fret, then after that go for our G sus4. So the G sus4 is very simple, just the C5 plus the A index finger on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. Then go back to the da-na-na. Then end off with the first note that we started. And end off with the C5. Okay, I hope the tutorial was quite easy for you to learn. So yeah, I'll be doing a few more videos like Tinna, Kinna, and many other songs. So yeah, do comment below what other songs that you want to hear, and then we'll just cover it in the coming few days. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and yeah, you should know the drill lah. Yeah. Okay, so take care, bye bye.